Well, keep in mind that I know all this stuff. I know all about critical incident stress. You know, I was an academy trainer from law enforcement. I taught this stuff. I helped start the peer support team for Boone County Fire District with Joan. She was the primary on that. So I knew all of this. And I'm not better than anybody else. You know, probably got some pride, but while I believed it, I knew it, could identify it, I really didn't have it in my head that it could affect me, because I knew all about it. So for some time, for a couple of years, I had been busy traveling, teaching, training. I had been on the road, and I had gotten to the point where I wasn't really enjoying what I was doing. I wasn't enjoying the teaching, the classes. Certainly wasn't enjoying being away from home. Had 650,000 hotel credit points because I was gone so much. And I was just going from job to job. I'd focus on, okay, what have I got to do next? Okay, let's just go do it, get it done. Great, it's done. Okay, where have I got to go Sunday afternoon and drive out of town for the next thing? And it got to a point, October 15th, 2023. I call that my wake-up call and my gift from God. I was preparing to spend a week in Texas teaching in a firearms instructor school, and I give blood every 56 days. And on that Sunday morning, I went to the Red Cross and went to donate blood, and they wouldn't take my blood because my blood pressure was too high. I had felt kind of uneasy for a couple of days leading up to that, but so what? Focus on the mission. I got a job to do. And I actually went to bed the night before and I could hear my pulse in my ears. I could hear the swish just laying on the pillow. But I'm a paramedic, so I can rationalize that away 20 different ways. So got up, truck was packed, wouldn't take my blood, and I called and I talked to Joan, and she said, why don't you call Jill, who was a 30-year friend of ours and an emergency physician at Boone Hospital. We know what this is. I said, yeah, I know what it is too. I know it's stress, and I've been pushing it down for 40 years, but just move on. I guess it's caught up with me. So Jill slides up next to me on the stool next to the cart, and I'm hooked up to all this stuff. And she looks at me and she says, again, I know you like a brother. Is there any way that you don't go to Texas today? Yeah, got it. I don't know what it was. It probably a combination of things, but suddenly I felt like this elephant had been lifted off of my shoulders. I was just, wow. Gosh, I don't know what it is, but I feel better. And then the second part was Joan and Jill had conspired behind my back to access the resources that I didn't even realize were available to me with the first responder system. You're going to see things that absolutely, you'll remember for the rest of your life that will scar you. I call them training scars. You're going to have training scars. And if you don't manage them, if you're not open-minded to that, if you don't accept help, you're going to wind up on the way to Texas imminently having a stroke or a heart attack. I don't know if I have the words. And three of the people, Rick Rowden, the director, I've known personally before this even began. Daryl Smith is a close friend of mine. Don Weaver. These are all local folks who know the system, who know the people. So thank you just won't cut it, but from the bottom of my heart, I think what it means to me is that I'm alive today.